Welcome back, and on to some somber news. Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, has been laid to rest at Windsor Castle, and his funeral has been conducted in accordance to his wish of minimum fuss and in line with the COVID-19 restrictions. Only 30 mourners were in attendance. Prince Philip died at the age of 99 on April the 9th, as George Maringa reports.
Saturday, Windsor Castle in Windsor Town in southeast England, a town which has for more than 1,000 years, in good times and in bad, taken pride in its enduring bond with the British monarchy. On this day, under blue skies and in a glorious sunshine, it provided the setting for a ceremonial funeral as the longest-serving consort in the history of the royal family was laid to rest. It is here at Windsor Castle 8 days ago that Prince Philip died, and his body had been lying at rest. And when the time came, the coffin left Castle Building and was placed on a Land Rover modified by the Duke himself for his funeral. Philip, who died at the age of 99 last week, worked on creating the bespoke green hearse for 16 years, starting in 2003. His modifications included the open top rear section where his coffin rests during the 13-minute walk to the west steps of St. George's Chapel for his last journey. As the guard of honor mounted by the National Rifles paid their respects and gun salutes, the casket made its way draped in the Duke's personal flag, the Standard. The flag representing elements of his life, from his Greek heritage to his British titles. And on top, a wreath of white roses and lilies selected by the Queen, and the Duke's naval cap and sword given to him by his father-in-law, King George VI, many decades ago. In the procession, members of the royal family closely followed, including the face many had been waiting to see, Prince Harry. A choir of only 4 singers had been selected for the funeral service, singing to songs specifically chosen by the Duke himself before his death. Inside the chapel, the 30 mourners, all dressed in black outfits, sat socially distanced. The guest list included members of the Queen's and the Duke's families, including 3 of his German relatives. At the altar was the insignia of the Duke, which include his personal regalia, which he selected himself and which was sewn into 9 cushions.
For his resolute faith and loyalty, for his high sense of duty and integrity, for his life of service to the nation and Commonwealth.
After the service and prayers led by the Dean of Windsor, David Connor, together with the Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby, it was time to lower the coffin bearing the remains of the Duke to his final resting place inside the royal vault, which is beneath St. George's Chapel. All these elements of the funeral events and the order of which had been planned by the Duke himself. During his lifetime, Prince Philip completed 22,000 royal engagements on his own, including visits to Kenya. The 50-minute funeral service marking the end of national mourning for the United Kingdom as the Queen and royal family now retreats to Windsor, apart from Prince Harry, who will return to the US. Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, was for 73 years a devoted husband and consort to Queen Elizabeth II. She must now continue without him, as deeds of his lifetime shall be told to generations to come. George Maringa, KTN News.
Now, the